First thing first, I'm gonna let you know I did this truck with Dollar Tree items. I did a video on it and I'm gonna link it in the description bar below. Everything here was purchased at Dollar Tree with the exception of the, I think, 3 paint stick I used. So what I'm doing here, I want to give it a rustic look to it. So I have this wax paint and it didn't go through. So I'm taking brown paint with a rag, dipping it, there you go, just dipping it, and hitting the edges of this truck. You know, these trucks will run you for about $25, $30. And I made it, what, for $4? Again, like I said, I just want to give it a rustic look, a dirty, like an old truck. That's what I'm trying to do here. And damping the cloth inside the paint, it's not working the way I want to, but I'm gonna make it work. It's just to give it a brown, a light brown. I put it on and then I wipe it off. It didn't work to my advantage, but it worked. I wanted it a little darker, but I didn't want to play with it too much and damage it and have to repaint it. I did this, I made two. I made one for my grandson and I made this one. This one was the sample one. So I said, you know what, let me do something with it. And I'm going very gently, because this one I can't mess up, because if I do, I have to make another one. It's just damping and I have a piece of styrofoam in it. You can't see it, but I do. Okay. I didn't really get it that brown the way I really wanted to, but it's gonna work. Make it work. There's a styrofoam I put in there. Those are my little pumpkins from Dollar Tree. They have a lot of selection this year, rather with the small ones. I got some moth there, which I'm gonna put inside the truck, inside the back, so I could then place the pumpkins. That's an old bag, as you can tell. I suggest that when you're cutting it and you're taking it out, this makes a mess. Get your scissors and cut it. This goes all over the place. So yes, that's all I'm doing right now, just adding some moth to it from Dollar Tree. It's just too, it makes, there you go. I used the scissors. I didn't glue that because I knew I was going to glue the pumpkins. Now you have to arrange. These didn't have the tops to them. I don't know what happened to it. So those are going to put at the bottom to elevate the others. So I'm making a little open space there, so when I glue it, and you know, I always say this is one of my favorite projects, but this one turned out so nice. Really nice. And this is the reason why I I'm always so particular on where I'm gonna put a piece. That's why I don't go live. If I go live, I'll be on live for 3 hours. And I can't do that because I work 5 days a week. And when I get home, all I want to do is get something to eat and relax. But I am going live to do my shabby chic flowers. I try to find anything that's really quick for me to go live on with. And the flowers I'm doing because this is the time to use these flowers besides the summertime. But because it's fall, I feel like the flowers go right. It goes perfect. So here I'm just gonna put. I'm trying to see how I'm gonna put these two right there. You see when I say it takes me to not focus, but just to put it in the right spot. If I have one particular one of something, and I don't have that's that only one, I want that one to stick up because I'm gonna have one or two of one kind, and there's gonna be that only that one particular one. And again, Dollar Tree got the cutest small pumpkins this year. They even have pink ones. I didn't use the pink ones, so I got a couple of the pink ones, but I am going back to get some more. I have said to myself that I'm not picking up any more fall decor, and I'm doing what I have here. But I used all the pumpkins, the small pumpkins. And I'm holding them on. Hold these, make sure that they don't. My glue gun is 60 watts and 100 watts. Mine's is staying. And again, I'm just rearranging to make sure that this is what, because once it's glued, that is it. Because I'm using 100 watts. If I take it out or take it apart, it's messing up the whole thing. I'll be back. I'm back. And here you have it. I found these little glittery ones, so I added it on. And the top one also is gold. I just glued it. I'm holding off. It's very hard when you have something with glitter. You have to really hold on to it. I still feel like it's missing something. I'm just looking at where I could put these, add on some more of these little, not gold, orange glitter. You see how particular I am when it comes to a piece. My creation takes a lot of thinking and time, put it that way. Especially when you're trying to make your piece not one of a kind, I mean to stand out. So what I'm doing now is I am adding the moth in between the pumpkins. You don't want to put too much. Just enough. And I do these projects in between time. Right now, it is 7 o'clock in the morning and I am doing a voiceover. Because in the process of doing this, I was watching a movie. So 7 o'clock in the morning, while I'm getting ready to go to work, I'm right here. That's how passionate I am about crafting. I've been doing it for almost 25 years, so. So I'm hoping I can get halfway through this, so when I come back home, I can finish it. There isn't times on Saturdays I really don't want to do anything. Just relax. Look how stinking cute. Look at this. Who would have thought a truck I made from Dollar Tree looked this stinking cute? Yeah, so it's 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm doing a voiceover. I wish I can stay home and craft all day, but hey, the bills gotta get paid. But if you're looking at this video, please subscribe. There you go. So here I put a big bow. It's a burlap material kind of ribbon. Kind of, but it's burlap. So what I'm doing here, I'm looking into my little, oh look how cute. Nah, too much. Remember, you don't want to add on too much or too little. You just want to add on the right amount. So here I am playing with things, some items I have here. But these little cards are definitely, no. And I wanted to incorporate them in here, but nah. So I took out my ribbons.
These are usually pieces that it's like the end part. I'm trying to see. I forgot I had the camera on.
I'm just going to add some ribbons to it. That's it. Simple as that.
I'm trying to really like that piece.
There you go. Found it. Oh, I have these little hay. I don't know. I'm like, put them here.
Meryl's cave twin over there, both very into their new tools. Meryl can rebalance Phil's portfolio for him. Sweet. That's just a rock.
Your money never stops working for you with Merrill, a Bank of America company.
I'll see. So I have these pieces here.
Disappears in the dryer. That's why
And I forgot I got the TV on also.
Downy in-wash scent boosters survive the washer and dryer for freshness that lasts 6 times longer than detergent alone. Just toss Downy in-wash scent boosters into your washing machine. Squeeze and sniff to find your perfect scent and enjoy freshness that lasts 6 times longer with Downy in-wash scent boosters.
Right now, get $15 when you bundle Tide and Downy. Does your plug-in fade too fast? Try Febreze Fade to 5 Plug. It has built-in technology to digitally control how much scent is released to smell first day fresh for 50 days.
Moderate to severe ulcerative colitis persists. Put it in check with Rinvoq, a once daily pill.
When UC got unpredictable, I got rapid symptom relief with Rinvoq. Check.
When UC held me back, I got lasting steroid-free remission with Rinvoq. Check.
And when UC got the upper hand,
Rinvoq helped visibly repair the colon lining. Check. Rapid symptom relief, lasting steroid-free remission, and a chance to visibly repair the colon lining. Check, check, and check.
Rinvoq can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB, serious infections and blood clots, some fatal, cancers, including lymphoma and skin cancer, death, heart attack, stroke, and tears in the stomach or intestines occur. People 50 and older with at least one heart disease risk factor have higher risks. Don't take if allergic to Rinvoq, as serious reactions can occur. Tell your doctor if you are or may become pregnant.
Put UC in check and keep it there with Rinvoq.
Ask your gastroenterologist about Rinvoq and learn how AbbVie could help you save.
I'm here to show people everywhere how to embrace their inner barista. This is the new Keurig K-Cafe Smart Brewer. Brew ID recognizes the K-Cup pod and recommends recipes with easy step-by-step instructions. Vanilla latte. Next up, who's for a coffee? I'll take a nice latte. How long's he been there? Oh, you did that. Hey, would you like a coffee? I don't need coffee. Thank you, though. What about a nice caramel macchiato? You're never going to move out. I know. fromDollar. There we go. I'm going to need a lot more brewers. Hello there.
These targeted ads are getting really creepy. It's almost like Skittles is listening in on our conversation.
Scare the rainbow, taste the rainbow.
Mom, Daisy ruined my Boba Fett costume.
What? Where have you been? It's very late.
She threw up all over it.
Okay, well, you just have to wear your costume from last year.
But I told Jack I was going as Boba Fett, not Ghostface.
Well, tomorrow is Halloween, and all the shops are closed, and my artistic hands are busy making meatloaf, so you do the math.
Fine. Do you need some help, Mom?
What?
Some help.
Oh, yes, thank you. Mince that rosemary, please. Where did you say you were?
I went to Coney Island.
How about you stay home from school tomorrow? It's Halloween. We can make it a 3-day weekend. Spend some time together.
Yeah, that would be really nice.
Okay, good. Peppers too? I don't want peppers. Give Daddy.
So let me show you what I've done so far. I added this big one back here. You see? I should do both sides with ribbon. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, let me take this off because I'm not really sure. But what I am going to do is glue these. Then I'm going to add ribbon like if it's holding it together. So what I'm gonna do. I wish I had. Let me see what I can do. I can take this out because this texture is thick. So this is what I'm looking for. These is when I do things and I don't like the way it looks, I take it apart, but I don't throw it away. Let me take this apart.
Your stomach flu got better fast.
Sorry, just jitters. I'll be ready by tomorrow night.
She's doing very well.
I can't go on. It goes so fast. We don't even have time to look at one another. I didn't realize. So all that was going on and we never noticed. Take me back, up the hill, to my grave. But first, wait. One more look. Goodbye. Goodbye, world. Goodbye, Grover's Corners. Mama. And Papa. Goodbye to clocks ticking. Food. And coffee. And hot baths. And sleeping. And waking up. Oh, Earth. You're too wonderful for anybody to realize you.
Take a deep breath.
We did it. Did you make a wish? I wish for a brother.
You did? Wow.
Giving Temptations Parade of Buttons, we're spending a lot more time together.
This is so stinking cute. I'm gonna make a stand for it. These are paint sticks. That's all it is. Because I want to add extra pumpkins on the floor, like on the side of the truck, and I can't do it unless I have a platform. So this is my platform. That's it. Paint sticks, popsicle sticks, hold them together. It's so stinking cute, and it needs a platform. So we're gonna do this platform, and I speed up the process. And we're gonna do the same technique I use for painting, brown and white. There you go. This is just the brown paint I'm adding onto it. That's it. Sorry. I like that brown with the white. Give it an antique-ish look. That's all I'm doing here. I'm giving it the first brush of brown. So now I'm going to add my white coat. Let the brown dry up and then that white coat. So let's sand. Sander from Dollar Tree. You're going to sand this smoothly. Don't be rough with it. Smoothly.
Was that good? No. It was incredible. But this
Very lightly. You want that brown to look rusted. Very smoothly.
There are millions of ways to make
Get those edges.
Get a 1-series tractor starting at 100.
These are paint sticks, so what I did was I took, instead of brushing it, I took a rag and just dabbed it. I didn't want that brown, deep brown look. I just wanted a stained look to it. If I would have painted with the brush, it would have looked brown, dark brown. I didn't want that. I wanted more of a stained color look. And I'm putting these pieces together. I took the ribbon off. I'm going to place it somewhere else. Because if I leave it on, keep it here, and put the pumpkins. Let me see. I think it'll be too... I might be able to. Let's put the pumpkin in first. The pumpkin. So I made a stand. No one's gonna look at this. I was trying to figure out if I could put something here, but I can't. And I'm thinking I just should have added these to make a stand, but I wanted this like brown. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these small ones. You see, compare, you see the difference? I'm gonna take these and put them right here because I want the trunk elevated a little bit. Let's see. Just so when we put the pumpkin, let's hold on to this. So I glued the bottom pieces because of the pumpkins I'm going to put at the side of the truck. I want to make sure that the truck is a full display. That's why I chose to put the tumblers. And always make sure that before you press down to let the glue dry, that it's in its right spot, because especially when my glue gun is 100 watts. Once it's glued, that's it. That is it. You can't take it out. So those are the pumpkins I'm going to use to display in front of the truck. I'm trying to angle it to see how I wanted to display it. And again, the link on how to make my Dollar Tree red truck will be in the description box below. I want like a little tilted look to it. My nose is getting stuffy. The weather's out here is crazy. It was so hot when I got out the building from my job. Drinking me a cup of coffee because I've been up since early. See, always make sure that you display whatever you're going to put, whatever you're going to glue, that is where you want it. My little hay from Dollar Tree also. I'm going to put that in the front also. I'm going to glue these pieces there and then cut it because of the knot. It's not allowing it to stand up straight. That's all I'm doing here. Just holding it. You know, every time I come up with a project, I'm like, I'm going to do it like this. But when I do put it there, I'm like, I don't like it. That's why I always say nothing is set in stones when it comes to me. And yeah, you go with the moss. Moss. I'm going to add that right there. I'm just spreading it out a little bit. And there you go. What I didn't put is no support underneath the stand. I'm going to do that. And again, it's not heavy. The truck is not heavy. The pumpkins are not heavy. Nothing there is heavy. Look how stinking cute. Now we're going to add to the pumpkins that I understand. And again, you see with this month, it's so messy. Just get the scissors and cut them. Because it'll be it's all over the place. And you don't want to add too much. You just want to add just the right amount. What is the right amount? I don't know. When you put it together and you add on, then you'll start to look at it. These are tree branches I bought from Dollar Tree. They have them out now. I found them. I saw them the other day when I went to Dollar Tree. But these I have for a long time. And these trunks also, wood trunks. But food for thought. You could pick up branches. I'm picking up branches all the time. When I get to my job, they'd be looking at me like, what you doing with that? Like, oh, what you doing? What's your next project with those branches? And when I tell them, they're like, oh, I'm going to get some too. You could go outside, pick up some branches. My flower arrangement, my fall flower arrangement on my table has branches that I have picked up on my way to work. Early in the morning. I just did a little ribbon. I tied it up. I'm trying to see why one side's bigger than the other, but I'm going to glue it right there. No, give it contrast, give it different, that when they look at that piece, they're going to see a lot of pieces on it. There's just not one particular thing. It's not just pumpkins on it. And let that dry. So I'm debating whether I want to put those little cherry blossoms, that's what I call them, there. But I put them around in some parts, not all parts. And I'm just figuring out what I'm gonna do. Or what am I doing here? I found this acorn, I think that's what you call it, in the bag. So I'm gonna add it on also. You know, it's just looking at it and making sure that when you place something, it doesn't look overwhelming. You see? Look how stinking cute. Look at that. Incredible. Now we come to the final piece. This pumpkin picking sign. I wrote it on that wood chip. I didn't buy that one from Dollar Tree. It was given to me. So I took a rag. I wanted it lighter than this, but unfortunately it didn't turn out. But it still looked cute. Took a rag and just, there you go. Oh, excuse me. And just rub it in. I took too much, and I just wanted just a stained look to it. But at the end, it turned out really nice. We're going to place that there. We're going to do the same thing to the stick, the dowel stick from Dollar Tree. Hope I'm not getting sick. And you're just dapping the cloth and the paint as opposed to using the paintbrush and giving it like a brown look. I didn't want that look. I wanted a stained look. I didn't have baby wipes. That's why I usually do it. I dap the paint, take the baby wipe, dap it, and just add it on to whatever it is that I want that stained look to. I'm still trying to remove a little bit of the paint there. I'm going to do the same thing very lightly on the sign. I'm sorry, the camera was not where it was supposed to. No, my hand wasn't where it's supposed to be. Now, and just a little bit. I didn't want it. I just wanted like a stained look to it. See? Okay, so now we're going to put it together. I had like chalkboard paper. Chalkboard paper. I don't know if I said that right. They're little stickies I bought from Dollar Tree. I was going to do it with that, but when I saw these pieces, I said, oh, this is better than what I was originally going to do. And I'm really impressed how this came out. You know, I can't emphasize that enough. Especially that the chalk was made. It wasn't bought. And if you look at it, I mean, look at the piece. It doesn't look like it was bought like that. I put this to the side because I'm very clumsy. My work table is very small. And believe me, I struggle with it every time I have to do a craft, a project. It's like I'm fighting with the table all the time. And just hold on to that until it dries up. And look how beautiful this came out, or turned out rather. That's the bow I had at the beginning. I took the ribbons off and just put it to the side. There go my sign, my pumpkin picking sign. I'm amazed. My truck I made with Dollar Tree items and paint sticks. My Dollar Tree pumpkins, paint sticks from Home Depot. And all this I had here already. So guys, thank you for watching. And you know why? Until our next video.